Hey guys, what is going on? Mike here from Altcoin Freedom. I hope you're having a great day wherever you are around the world. Now in this video, we're going to talk a little bit about Ripple and how people are thinking, could we see another jump of 100x in value? And could this XRP, with Ripple, with all the platform technology they're building and all the partnerships, could Ripple ever become a world currency? So that's interesting. We've seen 100x jumps in Ripple before without the news, without the partnerships, and without all the new software and technology being developed that they have out now. So could it be possible to see those kind of jumps again, if not higher? And there's some interesting news too, guys, about a regulated Australian crypto exchange launched Ripple XRP. They're going to be trading it, okay? So they made some news about that. So that's interesting news too about Ripple, because that's a regulated Australian crypto exchange, and people say a lot of good things about that. So let's get into the video, guys, and talk about this 100x jump. Now, when you're thinking about Ripple, guys, if you're new to Ripple and you don't know much about it and you're researching it right now you know that Ripple is like a payment blockchain system, okay? But what we really need to be thinking about Ripple, guys, if you're thinking about investing more in it or just getting into it for the first time, the bear market we're in right now, we're not seeing a lot of price movements on different coins, even with these big price, with these big news announcements and things like that. The price necessarily isn't moving. But let's think what function Ripple and XRP could play for the progression of these industries, because we're not just talking about cross-border payments anymore, right? We know Ripple is building software and trying to get into other things, even with their own platform and applications being built. But let's talk, guys, long-term about the progression of the next decade. That's where we could be seeing huge gains in Ripple over that time. Because if you think back, guys, just in 2017, when Ripple was relatively new and XRP, they were out for a while, but people didn't know about them. They weren't talking so much. A lot of long-term crypto holders had, some positions in them, but it wasn't booming in the market there. It didn't have a lot of news out there. So being relatively unknown, it still managed to grow its value by more than 100x in under 1 year. Okay, and that was with just a little bit of news, the last little tease we had of a little bit of a bull run and some outside money coming in when we pushed the market cap up to about 800 billion. We saw a value, raise more than 100x, a few hundred. So basically, early 2017 would have been a really good time to buy into Ripple. It was like actually around probably half a penny, a little more than half a penny, okay? People were getting to that. And then, we saw the boom later that year in, Ripple and XRP. We got to differentiate between the company and the token, but XRP actually, was up over basically at what, $3, $3.80 it might have hit. So, a lot of analysts are predicting that with the price of Ripple and all this news that we're seeing right now, XRP could go to those heights again of $9 in 2018. And, we're only coming into the third quarter, fourth quarter, guys. So it's been a bearish market so far, kind of frustrating for a lot of people, right? But we could see those big gains again later this year in third, fourth quarter as regulation and things like that start to settle down and the crypto space becomes more clear. Now, guys, I want to mention too, let me say a shout out to you guys that did send me a message today that you picked up your hardware wallet. Good for you guys. Smartest move you're going to make in crypto. Your crypto is safe, and now you're sleeping good at night knowing no hacks, no one's stealing your crypto, no one's taking away your future wealth. So good for you guys getting into the safer side of crypto, right, and being more of a safer crypto enthusiast and storing and securing your crypto. So thanks for those messages, guys. I'd like to hear that. Now, basically, guys, if you're into Ripple, hopefully you're into Ripple and XRP, the token, right? XRP, the token. Hopefully you're investing for the long run because you see the potential of this technology and the partnerships, and you see the usage that this could become something absolutely massive globally, okay? Because we know all the partnerships with the banks, they're only going to grow, and as more good news comes out of these banks that are testing the software, and we're all waiting, for XRapid to come out, which will be using XRP. These are the kinds of news pieces that investors are really waiting for. So there's a lot of room to grow, right? Even this year, but let's look long term, guys, into the future, right? And not be speculating just to probably take too much profit off of XRP and be looking at these Ripple pieces of news and things like that and advancements in the industries and hoping to get a little short-term gain. Ripple's something that if you believe in this, you're probably in it for the long run, and in time, you will see these growths. So it's an excellent coin to invest in for the future if you believe in the progress of the industry and what they're trying to do with their technology and how they're going to revolutionize payments, okay? And remember, guys, of course, if you're new to the channel, it's not financial advice here. Hopefully you're not watching anything on YouTube, especially, people talking in the crypto space and taking it as gospel and financial advice, guys. We're crypto enthusiasts, just like you guys, sharing our own opinions. talking about the news with other crypto enthusiasts and trying to help each other see what's going on in the market and make some good decisions. And just it's interesting to connect with other crypto enthusiasts. But do your own research, guys, and get proper financial advice before you do anything with your money. Okay, so basically we know XRP for the long run could be one of the most revolutionary things we've seen in a long time. That's what they're talking about, okay? This is going to be like, global revolution and something we haven't seen since, the birth of the internet going mainstream for people in the Industrial Revolution. We could be in the middle of a real change right here, and these could be good prices that we're looking at someday. We won't be able to believe that Ripple's sitting around 50 cents now. And it could pull back a little more, guys, but if you're dollar cost averaging, maybe you're picking up some of these prices and increasing your position. So that's pretty good stuff to know, guys, because if we are looking at XRP becoming a world currency like some people are thinking, and it proves itself with this blockchain technology, then it's definitely worth watching and maybe investing in this kind of stuff, because cross-border transactions all around the globe is something that could just be a revolution if it's done right. And we know we're getting away from some of the old technology and the old companies and businesses that have had monopolies on this, such as Swift. So, we know it's untested right now in the financial industry on a global level, but Ripple, the company, has still been able to partner with more than 45 central banks, guys. And, they're using the platform, settling debts, making settlements, and that's good potential. So one day, if this goes wildfire and grows right across, we could be looking at a world currency, a lot of people are saying. I'd like to hear your thoughts on that. And if you're a Ripple enthusiast, let me know in the comments below what you think about that. Could we be looking at a world currency in the future, and not in the short term? Let's get that out of our heads, right? I think all Ripple enthusiasts are looking long term at a real movement there in an industry that could be game changing for everybody. Now, some interesting news, guys, that came out on Ripple and XRP, that there was an Australian cryptocurrency exchange, and it's actually really interesting because it's a regulated exchange, okay? So it's not like a fly-by-night exchange here. So let me tell you about it if you don't know. Independent Reserve, it's Australia's first regulated cryptocurrency exchange, is going to add support for Ripple's token currency XRP this week. So it's a Sydney-based cryptocurrency exchange, and Independent Reserve is reportedly enabling support for Ripple XRP, which is the world's third largest cryptocurrency by market cap. Okay, guys. So it says it's going to launch the trading on July 7th, and it's going to be offering the trading to both retail investors through its exchange and institutional clients via over-the-counter trading. So the institutional clients, that's interesting, big money there. And it's going to offer fiat trading pairs between dollars, US dollars, Australian, New Zealand, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, and Litecoin. So basically, what's interesting, guys, this is a regulated exchange, and they've had a lot of demand. I'll tell you what I'm seeing here. It says, in statements, the Independent Reserve Chief Executive Adrian Prezzelny explained his reasons for adding Ripple to the exchange. So this is what he said. There is a wide universe of digital currencies out there now, but to be listed on Independent Reserve, they need to meet a range of criteria, including quality, stability, and volume metrics. Our clientele have been requesting XRP, and we felt this timing was right to offer it to them. So it's great to see the big demand of XRP, and people are listening, okay? So the XRP enthusiasts are looking for it, and hopefully when we get some more institutional outside investments in, and that's going to be a possibility on this exchange too, offering to the institutions, that XRP can get some more attention there globally, okay? So that's very good timing for XRP to get on this. Now it says the exchange is launching Ripple trading on Saturday. Okay, so we'll have to look out for that. And it said in April 2018, the Independent Reserve became Australia's first regulated cryptocurrency exchange after legislation passed late last year, authorized the Australian Transaction Reports and Analysis Centre to monitor domestic cryptocurrency exchanges. So the regulatory mandate, which requires compliance to meet anti-money laundering and counterterrorism financing obligations, customer record keeping, flagging suspicious transactions, and all of that, guys, it's still very serious exchange, and it got XRP on there. So it's past all that, and it's going to be launched later in a few days. So that's interesting news for Ripple to be. The demand was there, and they listened. Okay, so very interesting what's going to happen with some of these other exchanges. We talk about Coinbase all the time. Ripple's one of the projects that all of them can see a little bump when they get onto something like Coinbase, right? Because it would be a very attractive price for the institutional investors that are always looking when that money comes onto Coinbase, and they're all looking for Coinbase projects, and they see Ripple as maybe a lower price at the moment. It could be a good buy, but Ripple with their platforms, There are partnerships, and what's happening don't necessarily need Coinbase at all, right? And we all know that. So a lot of good news continuously every day happening for Ripple, guys, and long-term holders. It's just more good news. And as we shake off the stress and a little bit of boredom by some people too in this bearish market, seeing not price rising every day like back in 2017, the end of the year, right, coming into that last bull run, 2018, the beginning, every day we saw our projects like shooting up. Prices were going all over the place, big gains all the time. We'll see those days again, guys. And remember, the next time we see these big gains, there'll be bigger gains maybe than we've seen in the past, right? Just huge gains. So these 100x gains that Ripple has had in the past, we will see those again, and they will be even bigger next time. So that's what we need to be looking in the market these days, guys. If Ripple is a project you believe in, then let me know in the comments if you think this is a good price point right now, around 50 cents, that you're picking up more, or are you waiting for it to pull back a little more if you think it's going to pull back, or are you going to just pick up some now because you think we could be heading around the corner any day now, right, as regulation is settling down and things become more clear and we get that institutional money in for our next bull runs. But anyways, guys, over the next couple years, right, with the way the global market will be changing, and Ripple and XRP, the token, could be playing a major part in that. It's so interesting to see where the price of these projects could go. And it's great to see other exchanges, especially ones that are under big scrutiny and regulation, actually passing XRP on there and letting that be offered for more Ripple enthusiasts to get their hands on. And it gives more attention to Ripple, as the project will be seen by more people and more institutional investors all around the world. So that's excellent, guys. And that leads me to what we always try to do. We have a little movement going on the channel, and a lot of you guys are taking part in this, and it's very exciting. I always, with my friends that I get into crypto, I always try to stress safety, because we always say if we can help one person, if you're new to crypto and you catch one of our videos, hopefully we can help you learn how to become a more, a safer crypto enthusiast, where you learn how to store and secure your crypto so you don't become another victim to all of the crypto theft and hacking that's been going on. So guys, remember, be smart and get a hardware wallet immediately. It's the best investment. I can't believe some of my friends, the hundreds of dollars and thousands of dollars they're investing in projects, and they're watching their tokens 24 hours a day to see the price moves, but they're not protecting them, which means they don't actually own these coins. They're just letting them sit on exchanges and sit on their computer, and any day they check, some morning they're going to check, those could be gone. Okay, so all of your future wealth and your family's future wealth you're building could be gone. So it's such a small price to pay, guys, to secure all that money you've been investing. And do it for your friends too. If they don't know, recommend they get hardware wallets, because guys, we've already lost $1 billion in crypto to computer hacks and hardware hacks on our computers and hardware, online wallets. So that's what's hurting our market, and that's what the regulation is trying to make this environment secure for this outside money to pour in. And we want it, guys, because when that outside money pours in and the crypto world is more welcoming and and it's more safer for this outside money to come in, and they don't hear so many stories of crypto theft and all these problems and people losing their money, the market cap's going to swell. It's going to be huge. And the market cap of your individual projects that you love right now will be up, and your prices, the coins, will be up, and that's when we'll all be making profit again, okay, and bigger profit than before. But we have to all, one by one, help create a very safe crypto world and get rid of that image of all the hackers and everyone losing it, because newbies that come in, they don't know. They're so busy trying to figure out what projects they should get into and how to buy crypto. They don't even think about securing their crypto. And these are the people that are checking their exchanges and computers some days, and their crypto's gone, and it's horrible. So this message is important, guys, for you. If you haven't got a hardware wallet and you don't know how to store your crypto securely, get an offline hardware wallet. And if you have friends, guys, if you're if you're a big crypto enthusiast, then spread the word to your friends and help them get a hardware wallet, okay, an offline hardware wallet, so you can help them protect their crypto for them and their families too. And let's all, one by one, guys, keep educating everybody about crypto so we can get that market cap of the whole industry to rise when the institutional money comes in and it's a very safe environment and a welcoming environment for everybody. Okay, guys, so very important to do that. And if you want to get very serious about crypto, like myself and my friends, I personally, many of my friends, I use 2 hardware wallets. One is a backup, keep my crypto safe on that, nice and safe. I don't use it, it's tucked away for the future or whenever I'm going to need it. And I also have a hardware wallet that I keep with me and I take around with me whenever I want to make transactions or do anything like that. So, and like I said before, guys, I'm piling up offline hardware wallets, the ledgers. I'm piling them up and I give them to my friends. And I'm going to give some out to some other people too that have actually sent me a couple messages because you know, I have a few people in the community here that I'm very well in touch with, and I know they're going to have to get hooked up with their offline hardware wallets to be safe too. But it's a great gift for your friends, guys, if you want to help them be secure and safe, and they'll really appreciate it later on when you're maybe the reason they were able to hold on to some of their crypto for years and made a huge profit. So look into your friends and getting them a hardware wallet too, guys. So, and don't wait if it's too late, guys. One day it could just be too late and the crypto's gone. I have friends that keep telling me stories about the Bitcoin and Ether that you owned years ago, and it's horrible to think about the prices now when, you know, that they've had piles of those coins and they're gone. So if you do get one, guys, you got to get them directly from the manufacturer. It's safe, they'll never be tampered with. And if you don't know how to get one or where to get one, there's a link in the description below to help you out. You just go check it out and you can get one of the best, most popular hardware wallets on the market, and you will sleep good at night every night knowing you don't have to worry about your crypto and your future investments, guys. So let me know, guys, in the comments, do you think we're looking at a future global currency with XRP? And what kind of prices are we going to be looking at in the future? I mean, we don't have to be crazy and throw out wild numbers, and we don't have to be too conservative, but maybe let's talk a few years down the road when XRP could be a global word. What kind of prices could we be looking at? And guys, take some time tonight if you can and look through the market and look for some other good buying opportunities of projects you like, and let me know about those too so we can talk about them. And a lot of you are messaging me and we're talking about them privately. So guys, if you could, please like this video. It helps us a lot. We appreciate that so much. And subscribe to the channel as well so you could send us private messages and we can talk that way and be in touch. Very easy. And you'll never miss any videos when we come out with any news, and you might catch a good project that really catches your attention and you look into, and maybe it's one that, you know, for the future you make some profit on if it's a project you get into early. So we'd like to hear from you guys too. I hope you have a good night, guys. I'll catch you in the next video, and take care.